good, y'all? Hey, man, it's Jay King. Hey, man, I just want to get right to it, man. I just want to tell y'all how y'all can get from your current situation to where you want to be. And it's basically manifesting. First, you got to write down. You got to write, first of all. If you're not a person that likes to write, you're going to have to write, like pen and paper, pencil and paper, however you want to do it. You're going to have to write it down. Okay. Now, we're going to get into some cliche stuff here, but it's really helped me, and it's really what I'm doing now for the first time. I'm actually going through the actual principles and implementing these things into my life now. But anyway, my favorite word. Listen. When you want to go somewhere, right? You go plug it into your GPS. Your GPS is going to get you the fastest and the most direct route. And it's basically what happens when you manifest things into your life. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but it's basically how your roadmap to manifesting something to your life. Now, before we had GPS, people ask for the people that are younger than me. The people that are younger than me, people ask, how do people get around without a GPS? Well, it had road maps, right? It had maps, and you could literally see the form of the road that you're riding on. If you know longitude, latitude, all of that. And it's basically how you get there. So when you write down your goals, right? You have to write down some goals. That's basically using a manual roadmap, like they say, the old good and faithful way, the good, the fundamental way that that you always want to know how to use the fundamental tools. And that's basically what happens when you write down your goals and you prioritize what's important and what's not important. All right, that's step number one. Write down your goals. Write them down. Put them somewhere you can see them. Don't write it down. Now, if you're out and you want to write it down in a notebook until you can put it somewhere you can actually see, like a note in your pocket or a note card on a bathroom glass or right there at the door, the freezer door. Might not want to put it on the freezer door, if you got a problem with going in there. Stay out the freezer. Anyway, stay out that freezer out. Now, after you write down your goals, before you even write down your goals, you want to clarify. Just have that conversation. Sit down, turn the TV out, put the phone down, and have that conversation with yourself. Like, what do you really want out of life? What do you really want? It's not your current situation. That's why you're here listening to this video. It's not your current situation. Trust me. Everybody, you know what I learned? And I'm going to get back to the topic. You know what I learned? The only time something is still is when it's dead. Let me say that again. The only time something sits still or is still is when it's dead. It has no life to it. Now, you can take that for what you want now. Take it for however you want, man. But that's literally. After you write down your goals, we could say, clarify where you really want to go first. Then you write down your goals. So goals is number 2. Then you want to say, hey, what do I want my life to look like? What do you really want it to look like? You want racks in the middle? You want to be looking over your shoulder every 2 seconds? You want security? You want to provide for your family? You want to, I can go on for days. You want to be able to pay for something without having to sweat? What the price really look like? You want to make a smart investment all the time, no matter how much money you got. But for real, man, it's get for real though. Like I said, it's my first time actually implementing the principles that I've learned, you know, through reading. And actually, it's a book called. Go check this book out. It's an audio book. You ain't even got to read it. Like it's an audio book. You can just listen to it. It's called Principles by Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio. Now, if you can't type it in from what you think I'm saying, I know you hear it on my accent or whatever, wherever you're from, you might not hear it the same. If you can, just Google that. Just Google that. And when he's talking, you'll see that he's talking about something else, but the principles, like it's universal. It's universal, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I can. You be thinking about your situation while listening to him, and it's like, okay, it's universal. I can implement it. Sorry about this camera, y'all. I'm out here in traffic. About to pull up to one of the buildings. Back to the situation at hand. You really want to clarify your roadmap to where you want to get to. That's all I'm trying to say. I said all that to say you really want to clarify your roadmap. What is it? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who does it entail? Who? Who, what, when, and where? And how are you going to do it? All right, man. Y'all got a lot to think about, man. I'm going to check back in on y'all, and I might just come back tonight and make another video. Y'all be safe out there, man. This is Jay King. Thank you for liking, sharing. Please subscribe. I'm out, man. Easy.